Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to share with you what are the things the learner drivers are thinking. What is in the mind of learners when they start to learn to drive or when they are in the beginning learning to drive? What are they thinking? So I'm going to share with you in this video 5 common things the learners are thinking when they are thinking of learning to drive, or these are the 5 common things goes in the learner's mind when they're learning to drive. Let's start the lesson. So when a learner is starting to learn to drive, there are many things goes in the mind of learners. In this video, I like to share with you, like I said, 5 common things from my experience that the learners are thinking when they are learning to drive. Hopefully by end of this video, it should help you what goes in the mind of learners in the beginning. So the first one, I don't have the interest in learning, but I want to learn or I have to learn. So many learners, they don't have the interest in learning, but they need to learn because without driving, life becomes difficult. Driving gives us the opportunity, opens doors for us. So many of us, we need to learn to drive, but we don't have the interest of learning. So if you are that person, I say to you that when you start to learn to drive, if you don't have the interest of learning, find the reasons and find the interest of learning, because then the learning will become easy for you. Otherwise, the learning will become long. The journey will become long because you don't have the interest. The learning will be slow. You will learn slow. For you to learn quickly, you need to have the interest. Now, the question is, well, I don't have the interest. What do I do? Then I say this to you, that find the reasons why driving is needed in life. Why do you need driving? What is the reason? What is this driving going to give you? Think of the reasons why do you want to learn, or what is the benefit of learning to drive. This license, what's it going to give you? It's going to give you more opportunities, right? You could go to a job which is far away. You might be compromising jobs near to you because you can't drive. If you drive, you could go a bit further and get a better job. Maybe do a business, maybe a bit far away. Maybe your office is a bit far away. You want to go and visit your friend, family. You want to go out, take your family out, take your children. These are the reasons why you need a license. And if you think of those reasons, the benefits, you will see the interest will change. You will think, okay, I need driving for all those things. And you will see the interest for you to learn will change. And if it does change, you will see the learning will become more easier, because everything that we do in life, if it's interest, if we were interested in that, it becomes easier for us. And if it's not interested, we just have to do it, then we will learn, but the learning process will become long. It will be difficult. It's difficult anyway, but it will be more difficult. So try to find the reasons why, the benefit of the driving. That way you will become interested if you are not already. Second is, am I the only learner who feels nervous? Now, when you are learning to drive, you will feel nervous doing many things, because in driving, you have to learn many different things. You have to learn to drive by yourself. You need to control the car. You need to learn the controls. You need to do the maneuvers, deal with roundabouts. There are many things you need to learn, and doing that, you might be a bit nervous. Also, going to the test, you will feel nervous. So then you might feel, am I the only one who's feeling that? Let me tell you, you're not the only one. We all feel nervous, whether we are interested or not. We are human and we will feel the nerve. The question is, how nervous are you? You don't want to be over nervous. If you are, you need to control that and find a way how to control that, because if you don't, it will be difficult for you to learn, as well as not being interested. So you're not the only one who's nervous. Most are nervous. Actually, all are nervous, but some are a little bit more than others. You don't want to be too much. You don't want to overdo the nervousness. You don't want to overthink of driving. You just need to take it as if this is part of life and I'm just going to learn. If it's a bit difficult for me and I'm a little nervous, that's fine. I'm just going to wake up, go to my lesson, give my best shot, do my best, and I will learn. So are you the only one? No, you're not. You just have to control the nerve somehow, find a way. There are other videos on the channel how to control your nerve. I will leave link on the description. But find the reasons, find a way for you to control your nerve. And you're not the only one. Most are nervous. Next is, it's a stupid question, should I ask? Now, this is a comment for many learners, is that when they are starting to learn to drive and they are learning with a driving instructor or family member, and if there is something they need to ask, they don't ask because they think it's a silly question, it's a stupid question. They might think if I ask, they might think I'm stupid. There is no such thing as stupid question or silly question. Every question needs to be answered. So when you're learning to drive, you're going to have many questions. Many questions are going to come to your mind. And the reason these questions are coming is because this is something new for you. You are learning. Okay? So if you have lessons with the driving instructor, remember, you're not just paying the driving instructor just to teach you, you are also paying for their knowledge. So make sure you ask. There is no silly question, there is no stupid question. Make sure you ask, only then you will have the answers. So whether you think this is a small question, silly question, or it's a stupid question, don't think that. Make sure you ask, only then you'll get the answers. Because many learners, that's what they think. They think that, why should I ask that? They might think I'm stupid. Well, if you don't ask, you're not going to learn. Okay? So there is no such thing as stupid question or silly question. Make sure you ask, only then you'll get the answers. Next is, I am never going to get the hang of this. Many learners, when they're learning, there are some tasks they're going to find difficult, like the clutch control, like the roundabouts, like parking, maneuvers. Many tasks you need to do when you're learning, and it's going to be difficult for you. And then you might think that, I'm never going to learn this. This is too difficult for me. I'm never going to get the hang of this. That's going to come to your mind, and that's normal. You're not the only one. We all feel that when we're learning something new. Every learner think that when they find a task which is difficult for them. It might be a task for you is difficult, maybe not for others, and there are others finding difficult, maybe not difficult for you. It depends on every individual, every learner go through different tasks and they need to learn. And for you to learn and become a driver, you need to go through all those tasks and you need to learn all those things. And you're gonna feel, I'm never gonna get this. When that comes to your mind, you just lift yourself up and you keep learning. That's the only way you're going to learn. And trust me, you're going to go to the end and you will learn and you will pass your test. So yes, you will get the hang of it, but just because it is a bit difficult for you now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get the hang of it. You will. Just give yourself time and keep working. If you need extra help, check on our course, link on the description. Next and the last one in this video is, how many more lessons will I need? This is one of a common question comes to a learner's mind. How many more will I need? Now, don't ask that question. Keep learning, because ask that question to yourself. You will know when you are ready. Because when you could control the car by yourself, you know that you are ready. So it's not a matter of how many lessons will I need. It's a matter of, can I drive the car? Can I drive the car by myself? Can I control the car by myself? Am I driving without any help? How much help am I needing from the person who's teaching me? Because all the answers, because you have the answers, right? It's not about how many more lessons do I need. It's about, can I control the car? Can I drive the car by myself? That's the answer you need to find before you ask, how many more lessons do I need? Because if you spend too much time on thinking, how many more will I need? How many more will I need? That's not going to help you to learn. You keep on pushing and keep on pushing until you know that you could control the car by yourself. That's when you know you have learned and you don't need the lessons anymore. Okay? Okay, so these are the 5 things I want to share in this video, and these are the common things from my experience I find learners go through when they are learning to drive or starting to learning to drive. So don't be too hard on yourself. Keep on learning and keep on pushing, because driving is something it's not going to be easy for most people. And just because it's not easy, it doesn't mean to say that you're not going to be able to learn. For some people, it's easy. For some people, it's a bit difficult than normal, which is fine, because it doesn't have to be your cup of tea. Just because it's difficult for you, it doesn't mean you can't learn. Because like I said, this driving is going to give you many benefits. It's going to open doors for you. You're going to do a lot of things with this license. And that should be your motivation. That should inspire you to push yourself to learn. Okay? And also, when you have a good lesson, that's going to inspire you. That's going to make you happy. Always look back on those days that you had a good day, how you felt, and think of that, okay, I could do this. You're going to have bad days. That's normal. We all go through bad days. And I'm not talking about just driving, anything in life. When we learn something new, it's always going to be difficult. On my last video, I've shared our channel reached 100,000 subscribers. Now, when I started, it wasn't easy, but the reason I was able to take it to that level is because I was interested. I pushed myself to make videos, create videos, and it gave me that push. And it wasn't easy for me in the beginning because my field is I'm a driving instructor, I'm an accountant. These are my field, these are the things that I know most, I have the knowledge of. But running a channel, creating videos, making thumbnails, doing the tags, description, these were all new for me. But I had to learn, I had to push myself to learn, and I did. So, what I'm trying to say to you is when you're learning something new, it's always going to be difficult, but make it interesting. That way, it becomes easy for you, whether it's driving or anything in life. Okay, so that's the best advice I could give you. I hope it helps. If it does, please give a thumbs up and please do make a comment. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.